I'm done. I can do this now. I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Any progress with Perfect?
Seriously, what was he thinking leaving the base like that?
Found the tour vehicle.
You found the others? They alive?
Yeah. I talked to the technician, but he wasn't very happy to see me. I get the impression they're struggling out there. I was wondering if maybe we should share some of our supplies with them.
Out of pity? You think they'd want that?
You tell me.
Well, I think if I was out there, I'd probably want to live, yeah. But what about us in here? What if we don't make it? Maybe we should focus on that.
I found the tour vehicle.
You did? Are they okay?
I'm not sure. I only talked to the technician, and you know him. Won't ever ask for help.
Well, could we help them?
Maybe. We could share some of our supplies with them.
Of course, right. We should do that. Even if it means more effort for me. Believe it or not, I am ready to grind. I don't know about you, but, I feel terrible about what happened. We should do our best to fix it.
Lucas. Good to hear you.
Jan, you're going home. Isn't that exciting? How are the preparations going?
How should I put it? Your enthusiasm may be a little premature.
Oh? What's the problem this time?
Same old, same old. More obstacles. A barrier in the sky this time. I'm gonna have to destroy it if I want the rescue ship to land.
Damn. You're so close.
Yeah, but see, I've been thinking. Do I want it to land?
What? What's that supposed to mean? Of course you do.
Here's the thing. While my alters are worried they might not get back to Earth, I'm worried about what's gonna happen to them after they get back. Because I've learned some troubling things about Maxwell, Lucas. Are you aware that he wants to hijack the Rapidium for himself?
Maxwell has other allies now, a much more open-minded organization than Ally Corp. It's run by people who actually care about progress.
Tell me something. Do you believe everything Maxwell tells you?
What? What do you mean?
Lena. She recorded a message for me and she said she dug out some dirt about his patients losing their minds. Being unethically exploited.
Exploited?
If you could look me in the eye right now, would you swear that not a single person was mistreated in those experiments? Would you swear on your life, Lucas?
Well, there were some rumors at one point that a patient, that he was, well, a little unstable and he might have, but at his family's request, we buried his data. That's what Maxwell said.
So, it's true. Patient 313 really did exist.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we were working with mentally disturbed people. Accidents happen, but Maxwell was just trying to help them.
Lucas, this is about my alters' lives.
It's a little late for doubts now, Jan. You have no choice but to trust Maxwell. If the corporation finds out about your alters, they'll get rid of them. There's no other option.
What if there was another option? You're a QC navigator, Lucas. Maxwell wants you to take control of the ship once it takes off. What if, assuming for a moment that I managed to get that rescue ship to land safely, what if I just asked you to dispatch us somewhere else? Somewhere they wouldn't find us.
What are you talking about, Jan? Hijacking a ship full of Rapidium? Are you crazy?
It's what you do anyway, isn't it? The question is, will you do it for Maxwell, or will you think for yourself?
I don't know, Jan. It's all very confusing. My first reaction is to say no. But I'm thinking of how much you've achieved by collecting all that Rapidium and all those conversations we had. You've grown to be some kind of, well, inspiration to me.
A friend.
Yeah, I don't use that word often, but yeah. I need to think this over, okay? I'm not sure about what part I want to play in all this. I guess I'm not used to playing a significant part in anything.
You should think more highly of yourself. You deserve more than to be taken for granted like that.
I'll think it over. I'll 7 out for now.
be the weird rock mentioned by the miner. I should take it back to him. Are you still in need of supplies? What? Well, I thought sharing is caring, you know? Oh, man, you just don't give up, do you? Well, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Yeah. I gotta say, I might be able to swallow my pride just this once. It's gotten really tight. You're not a minute too early. Look, I've been thinking about everything you said about Maxwell, and you have every right to be afraid of going back. But staying here is suicide. And if you came back, well, maybe we'd have a chance to think of something to keep you safe. Think of what? Sacrificing someone again? Like you did with Tabula Rasa? No, Jan. There's one thing Pops taught me, and that's that people don't change so easily. Oh. Heavy blow. It's just a fact of life. Listen, man. We're not going back. Nothing can change that decision. We're staying here. We just need to finish building the shelter. Only a few more things, and maybe we'll even be able to call it home. Man, I'm telling you, it's madness. Yeah, story of my life. Like I said, no going back. Yeah, but if you're serious about this caring shit, I admit there's one more thing you could do to help. Shoot. See those pylons over there? Took quite an effort to put them up. I got a list of resources that could really speed up preparations. If you happen to have any of these to spare, maybe you could just connect your infrastructure to these pylons and, well, send the goods over. It'd make things a lot easier. That big yellow son of a bitch is really making us sweat. Just saying.
something I want to share. Hey, man. Want me to lend a hand with this? Need me to do this?
You came back?
Yeah. I still don't approve of what you did to Tabula Rasa, but I thought it through. You still have a chance of making it. And I'd be a fool to not at least try to get on board, knowing that Ben is out there somewhere. It's too important to me to simply let go of.
Wow, man. I have to say, your faith is an inspiration to me. Welcome back, and let's get this show on the road. Thanks.
You can count on me.
Nice. I don't know that movie.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
So they leveraged your disability. Bastards.
Yeah. Felt awful at first, but it forced me to pull myself together, sober up, go through the whole training program.
Huh. Good for you. I've got your carving materials and chisels set. So, what's the story? What are you gonna be making exactly?
Okay, man, this is gonna sound really corny, but, oh, what the hell? I wanna remake myself.
Whoa. With a chisel?
Of course not. What's wrong with you? Never heard of a fucking metaphor? The story of that Ahab dude made me realize I was going nowhere. But I kept asking myself, where should I be going?
Trust me. You're exactly where you're supposed to be.
Thanks, but no. That quantum computer created me to do a job. Now the job's coming to an end, and I have to find something new for myself. I just need to dig deeper into whatever's making me so uptight. Maybe when I'm back on Earth and somehow nobody decides my dead body's worth more than my life, I'll find someone I can talk to. But for now, I just wanted to feel that excitement again. That feeling when I held a piece of wood in my hand and a chisel in the other, and I knew it was up to me what it would look like. And damn well, only up to me.
Wow. Sounds like you're a new man already.
Trust me, I'm only getting started. See, here's a suggestion. Let's get us out of this mess first. Then you can pour all the saccharin you want over me.
Fair point. Let's go. Did you manage to find out more about the barrier?
I'm afraid I don't have good news. For a moment, I was hoping we could redirect the ship to another area, but it seems that won't be possible. What we've called the barrier is, in fact, a strong force-filled layer of interlapping distortions. A sort of prism entanglement.
So it's yet another anomaly. Okay, we have ways to deal with them, right? Do you know where it stems from?
You see, that's the problem. It seems to be everywhere. Covering the entire surface like a dome, or a layer of the atmosphere.
Wait, what? No, but are you trying to tell me it was here when I landed?
It must have been here the whole time, looming above us, invisible to the human eye. Fascinating. So was it the cause of your ship's malfunction? It could have been, yes.
So, they recklessly sent us to our deaths? This could have been avoided.
Hindsight is a luxury we all wish we had. I suggest we focus on what's ahead. I believe the nature of this gigantic prism distortion needs to be studied more.
But how? We can't fly.
Right. But we've made fragmentary observations on the surface, and I think we can still learn more. I've located 3 areas with particularly strong interference characteristics that match the electromagnetic fluctuations typical for this kind of distortion. They should be marked on your map. I want you to take a closer look at them and bring me more data.
Found the tour already.
something unusual here. Like a giant horizontal branch reaching somewhere.
Good. Let me analyze the data properly.
Location looks like some kind of root system.
I'm getting some quite extraordinary readings from there.
Got a sort of trunk-like structure growing upward.
Upward, you say? Yes. I think I know how we could use that information.
I think I'm starting to see something here.
I know what you mean. They seem connected. Come back to the base and we'll talk more.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet. I've connected our pylons. You have access to my infrastructure now. Oh. Does that mean you're giving us some of your resources? Mikasa es su casa, buddy. Help yourself to whatever you need. Huh. That's really generous of you. Thanks. I have to say, I didn't think you'd be up for it. After everything I said. I admit I was hurt by what you said. Maybe because your opinion matters to me. That's why I wanted to prove you wrong so much. So... we're good? No. Not quite. Seriously? Yeah, there's something I owe you. Oh? What is it? Well, I thought... Since you were so curious about Mom, what we talked about in her last days, after our conversation, I can't stop thinking about one thing. Her last words. Do you wanna know what she said? Of course I do. She said, just always be yourself, Yannick. And I know your life will be exceptional. Wow. See, there's something even I didn't know about her. Looks like she was a fortune teller. Whatever happened between us, you're taking Rapidium to Earth, and that's a big thing. I don't know what to say. Just take them. Take her words with you as a parting gift from me. Goodbye, Jan. Are you sure you want to stay here? What's there to go back to? Maxwell's lab? Besides, with those resources from you, that safe house is starting to look pretty neat. No. We're staying. It's goodbye. Goodbye, then. Have a safe one, and don't spend all your Rapidium in duty-free. Brother. Thanks. Brother.
So, what do you make of the data we collected?
Interesting. Very interesting. The three fragments of the integral apparently form a single structure.
Right. Yeah, it almost looked like it could be part of a gigantic tree of some sort.
A huge vertical framework on a proximity plane. It could be our way up.
A way up? How do you mean? For what?
Reaching the barrier and destroying it.
But I don't understand. It's not even there, physically.
And that is exactly the issue we will have to solve. What would you say if I told you we should look for a way to materialize that structure?
A way to materialize the integral? Knowing you, I'm pretty sure you already have one.
Of course I don't. It's not that simple, Jan. But I do have an initial plan. Based on all the data we've collected so far, I think I came up with a way to disintegrate this barrier. Fragmentize the prism entanglement. But it can't be done from down here. You're going to have to reach for the sky, and that structure seems to be the best way to get there.
But is that even possible? To make it physically accessible?
What if I told you Professor Frankov believed it was possible?
Really? Tell me more.
You see, Frankov devised a theoretical experiment in which he proved that if an electromagnetic field was powerful enough, it could pull a proximity plane closer to us. The force field would have to be extremely strong and the object no larger than a grain of sand. But according to his calculations, it could physically materialize.
Well, we're gonna need more than a grain of sand.
Don't forget, we have something that Frankov didn't. Rubidium.
Oh. That's... bold.
Bold. Dangerous. And necessary.
So you really think you can do it?
I know it sounds impossible, but if we pull this off, there's so much more to gain than just our survival.
A scientific breakthrough.
And we can play a leading role in it.
What do you want me to do?
The fragmenting device I told you about, I've drawn up a raw design for you to start building it. And I'll set to work on reconstructing Frankov's theory and finding a way to materialize that structure for us. It is possible. I simply know it.
Lucas? What is it?
Hey, hon. I just learned about something. I needed to share it with you because I don't think anyone else would understand.
What happened?
It's all over the news on Earth. A horrible accident on an oil rig.
What? You mean?
Yeah. The same one the guy you asked about was working on.
Ben, is he...
I'm sorry, Jan. He's among the casualties.
Well, that sucks. Because the refiners just put everything on the line for the sake of reuniting with him. I'm gonna need to find the right words to tell him about it. I best not do it before we take off. I can't risk unhinging him right now.
Yeah, well, I just wanted you to know. Because it really blew my mind.
Thanks, Lucas. Nothing we could have done.
Is there really? Man, that question's gonna haunt me forever.
It shouldn't. Because it looks like some things are just meant to happen no matter what choices you make. That accident seems to be one of them.
Huh. Maybe you're right. I guess we'll never know for sure. Anyway, I'm not wasting any more of your time. You've got work to do.
Yeah. Talk soon, L7. Take care, man.
Siema.
Podstawówki to miałam cheaty właśnie do GTA, do Simsów.
Musimy Motherlotu dodać jeszcze.
O, dobrze, że już mamy same śmieszne bagi.
Bardzo wesoły.
Uważaj. Nie oglądaj się.
W tej kapsule, co umiera.
To jest załoga, która zmarła w kapsułach.
Analizowałem sobie nagrania.
Fuck me.
Mam redkę. Do animacji oczu.
Będzie sequel?
Może?
Muli.
This is Boris. Hello.
Hello.
What is your favorite video game genre or genre combination?
RPG.
RPGs with adventure.
Souls-like games?
RPGs.
JRPGs? It's a whole variety. I don't have a preference. Whatever is interesting. I think I'm going to go for immersive sims.
I don't have a favorite type.
RPGs.
First-person shooters, FPS. I like to shoot people.
RPGs. RPGs, definitely.
Tomek loves RPGs and Souls-like.
Screensaver.
Alright.
The age of digitalism, networks, and super strong computers. Here we have a designer that is embracing the analog way of working.
Actually, it's a level designer, so it makes less sense.
What are you working on?
I am analyzing the gameplay and judging why the people are not following my beautiful levels. And the people, everybody is going there with the anomalies. No one is taking the path up that is totally safe. And everybody is dying there. I don't know why.
This is Tomek. Hello, Tomek.
Hi.
What's your life decision that you thought about the most?
I thought about getting married. Is this a good decision or not? But it was very good decision. Quitting my studies.
Left my job and quit my relationship, moved to the Warsaw and start to work on the altars.
Should I leave my hometown?
What I should eat today?
It's coming to Poland and start working here.
I've got such a blackout in front of the camera.
Yeah, this happens a lot. Don't worry, we're gonna cut this.
Moved to Poland, decided to try game dev. It was very hard, but now I'm here.
Giving up on my ex.
Leaving the university and moving to Warsaw to start a career in game dev.
Oh god. Skip that one.
Siema. Kogo tutaj przywiało? W jakim celu tutaj przybyłeś dzisiaj?
Dzisiaj na ogrywki artesowe i na imprezę, tak, naszą letnią, coroczną imprezę bitową.
Jarasz się na dzisiejszy dzień, na imprę i na embargo zniesione i w ogóle na ogrywkę?
No tak. Jaram się bardzo.
Jak tam? Jesteś podekscytowany na dzisiejszy dzionek?
Czemu miałbym być?
No nie wiem, ogrywki, embarga, imprezy, coś tam, może chociaż jedna z tych rzeczy cię interesuje.
Ada, kogo kochasz? Bo to jest po prostu inteligentny, bo ma cel, ma wizję i konsekwentnie do niej dąży. To jest zdecydowanie intelektualiści z wizją.
Michalina? To w sumie jest taka dobra mąska, po prostu można na niej kind of polegać.
Nie no, mój oczywiście do animowania ulubiony to Botanist. To po prostu on cały czas płacze.
Ta praca jest samą przyjemnością, a żeby w życiu odnosić przyjemności, to należy się nie skupiać na wyborach, tylko iść z prądem, tak jak świat nas kieruje. Go with the flow. Dzięki temu zostaniesz QA.
Kurde.
What are you working on in The Alters?
I'm a game writer.
Right. And what do you do exactly?
I write all the weird words that Jan and his alters are saying.
Kurde.
Zajebiste.
Słagins.
Czekaj, ale to jeszcze się zapnij i zablokuj się w kolajderze. Nie,
Wyklipuj. Musisz teraz przez
w krześle się robi.
windą wylecieć z budynku.
Ej, tak się dają. Zatapiają się.
Tak, już z nich nie wstałem.
To jest żabki.
What's your role in the project?
I am a senior technical artist. I double as VFX artist.
He's lying, he's a sorcerer. He's doing his dark sorcery with the shaders. He's the only person who understands what's going on in there. It's the Japanese translation.
Japanese.
Tell her about the crunch.
Yeah, so here's crunch, but in Japanese it means long hour forced labor. So it sounds like in a concentration camp. Because we don't have such a word, crunch, because we are crunching all the time. We don't recognize it.
It's just work.
Yeah,
It's just work. We can put like one is work and the other one is European work, and it's when they are not, when they are working just 8 hours.
Yeah.
No, dobra. Czekaj, bo jesteśmy...
Zachowuj się naturalnie.
Bardzo lubię, kiedy masz sprawy do mnie.
Do you have any message for the players?
Please feel the agony of the game and the joy as well.
Don't mess up your save files, guys.
Guys, please listen to our game and play with the best possible headphones. Never buy golden shotguns.
Get good. Get good or better.
Make sure you have a great time playing.
Take it easy and call your friends.
United States government used public funds to fund underground bunkers full of cheese.
Hi, Lucas.
Jan, how's it going?
Oh, I've built another Ark. I'm planning to bring quite a lot of Rapidium with me.
Man, that's just amazing. This is really gonna change the world. I mean, look, I don't want you to think I'm naive, Jan. I know most of the Rapidium will be gobbled up by the Big Six, but sometimes a little is enough to give people hope. I remember when Mother left us. Did I tell you she left when we were kids?
I don't think you did. No.
Yeah, well, I was 10. You know what my strongest memory is of that day? Grandma baking a cake for the lot of us. And telling us that we'd be all right.
Strong woman.
It was just a cake. But that day gave me hope. And that hope kept me alive. Your excess Rapidium is like that cake, Jan.
I'm sorry about your mom. My mother passed away when I was young. So, I know what it means to lose someone you love.
Thanks. You know, I owe you something. Last time when I told you about Maxwell, I left out one thing.
Okay.
That accident his friend died in, it was Maxwell's fault. He's the one who'd been drunk driving.
What the hell? How come they didn't lock him up?
Yeah, there were some mitigating factors. You see, they'd been spending the weekend in a mountain lodge. Remote place, having some drinks in the evening, when suddenly, his friend had a stroke. Maxwell called for the ambulance, but they told him it could take a while. And there was a big risk that it would be too late. But his own car was right there, on the driveway. I mean, what would you have done?
I'd know better than to drink and drive.
You're saying that because you know what happened. But it was the middle of the night, and Maxwell decided to act. There was another car involved in the accident. The driver of that car, a young woman, she got disabled for life. Never walked again. And Maxwell's friend didn't make it.
Damn.
Yeah. That night, Maxwell made a decision that never stopped haunting him.
What if he had waited for the ambulance? Would his friend still be alive? That woman would certainly be all right.
Or maybe it was the right decision to drive, but he should have gone slower. He became obsessed with these questions. As a scientist, he wanted answers, and he sacrificed everything. His family, his academic reputation, and peace of mind to look for a way to find them. Not just for himself, but for science and the progress of humanity.
I understand his reasons so much more now.
I know. I guess that's why I wanted to share this story with you. Whatever you think of it, here you have it. The genesis of Project Gila.
Yeah. Quite a story.
Yeah. It's been a while since I talked to someone like this. It's lonely up on this station.
That it does. And I can promise you I'll do my best to get more Rapidium.
Wow. That would be awesome, Jan. I have to say, I'm really glad it's you, you know, down there. Not everyone would be so ambitious.
Right. You know what?
Yeah?
Maybe try less of the sweet talk. You really suck at it.
Yeah, I know. In that case, I guess, good luck, Jan. L7 out.
How did it feel? Helping out the guy?
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
What the hell is this thing?
A custom-built rubidium-infused electromagnetic field generator. Normally, electromagnetic waves operate on a limited frequency spectrum. But with the extreme nature of rubidium particles, the possibilities become infinite. The frequency spectrum can be stretched so that our waves will be able to penetrate all potential landscapes and disturb their magnetic fields. In effect, pulling the proximity plane towards us, just like a magnet.
Really? It's that simple?
I prefer the word elegant, provided it works as expected. It would be much more reasonable to test this theory in a safer environment before putting it to such extreme use.
Are you kidding me, man? Your numbers don't need testing. We're ready to go.
I appreciate your trust. But you need to know that we are treading on thin ice here. Once activated, the module will start emitting an extremely powerful electromagnetic field affecting not only the outside world, but also inside the base. The effects are hard to predict, but it can be everything from instruments malfunctioning to the entire base being annihilated within minutes.
Sounds encouraging.
Once we turn this thing on, and the internal structure materializes, you will need to act quickly. Climb it as fast as you can. Penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start. While you're up there, the rest of us will be fighting to keep the base in one piece. And if there's anything I can tell you for sure, it's that we will not be able to hold the fort for long.
So, I only get one shot.
Exactly. That's why it's vital that we have all hands on deck.
Good point. The team's not ready for this kind of challenge.
Then make sure it is, because we'll need to be flawlessly prepared. Battery packs, robust radiation protection, abundant repair kits on stock. There'll be no time to resupply, no way for you to come back to the base mid-mission. And no time for the rest of us to take care of anything other than protecting the base from falling apart.
And here I was, thinking you'd give me a pep talk.
Well, you're getting cold facts instead. Here's one crucial point. It will be wisest to start in the morning. We don't know how long it will take you to get up there, and the last thing you'd want to encounter is night radiation on top of that structure. What if you can't hold it up for as long as I need, and the whole thing dematerializes while I'm up there? Like I said, you'll need to be fast, and we'll need to be strong. Right. When you're ready to start, go to the foot of the structure and call me on the radio. On your signal, I'll activate this beast, and we'll see what kind of hell we've unleashed.
It's kind of exciting that we're gonna... On Earth, I mean. Clean slate.
All right, I'm ready. Let's get this party started.
Looking good down here. The base is under extreme pressure. We have a short circuit in the research lab, and I will need to continue.
Yeah, I'll go. You? Oh. Damn it. Okay, you take care of it.
We have a surge of electrostatic discharges. Instruments are unstable, but your battery might actually profit from that anomaly.
prism anomaly. To press on.
Fuck! The workshop's dead.
Get it up and running. We need more repair kits ASAP. Jan, we're not gonna hold on for much longer. Get up there and destroy that son of a bitch. Almost there. What? Come on. Not more anomalies. The materializer, it's gonna give in. Launch the device, quick. About a close shave. Okay. Let's see how things are going back at the crib.
Cheers. Cheers. Welcome back. Quite well, don't you think?
Man, we played it like a well-conducted orchestra. Once we're...
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Hey, man. Good job with delivering the supplies to the camp. You're a hero.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?